How many house you have?
I am based in Cochin. Oh, welcome back to Neetha's Indulgences. A very happy new year to all of you. 2026 has begun and we are starting this year with an awesome recipe. So, what are we waiting for? Let's crack on with it. Today we are making beef keema. Let's take a look at the ingredients. For this we have some pudina, some coriander leaves, garlic, ginger and green chilies. Then we have garam masala, ginger garlic paste, onion, green peas, coriander powder, keema, you can use mutton or beef, and some whole spices, curd and salt. I'm going to grind these ingredients. This is a handful of coriander leaves, a handful of pudina, 5 to 6 green chilies. You can reduce the spice if you want. Roughly about 8 to 10 cloves of garlic and half an inch of ginger. I'll grind this and come back. So I've nicely blitzed the green chili, ginger, garlic, coriander leaves and pudina. Add a little water when you're grinding it. That's it. This is a perfectly tasty recipe. You can have this with pav or a nice buttered rice. Today I'm making a pudina rice, so I'll tell you that in a bit. Let's heat up a pan. Add oil. I am using refined oil, wood pressed with refined oil. Now here are the spices. I've taken 2 bay leaf, a teaspoon of jeera, cinnamon sticks, peppercorn, cloves and star anise. Our whole spices have started bursting and one fell on my face too.
Too much.
Okay, I'm adding in 4 chopped onions. Let's saute the onions until golden brown. The weather is really beautiful in Chennai. I am currently in my Chennai house.
How many house you have?
I am based in Cochin, but I live in Chennai. No, I am based in Chennai, but I am from Cochin. This is a tedious process, so you just have to wait till the onions sweat it out. I'm adding in a pinch of salt because it's taking forever to get nicely sauteed. Our onions are sauteed. Now time to add our ginger garlic paste. This is about 1.5 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. We're not adding here too much because we have already added ginger and garlic in our green paste. Vignesh, can you smell?
Wow!
Ginger.
The aroma!
The aroma of ginger.
So good!
Okay, something to know about Vignesh. He's very, very sarcastic. Oh.
Things to do in life to survive.
You would have seen in my Todubara series how he was bullying me for not entering that cave. If you haven't seen, go watch it. Time to add our beef keema. This is roughly about 700 grams of keema. I purchased my keema from Tender for Sure. This is a brand based in Cochin. Their meat is very, very good. We want the ginger and garlic to coat nicely and let the flavor come out of the meat. Sometimes people ask me how much of salt. I mean, that's something which you can eyeball, right? I mean, I don't know how to say how much of salt.
Wow.
No offense to anyone, but it's sometimes difficult for me personally to give you an exact measurement of salt. Let's cover and cook this for 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to keep the fire on very low. Okay, stir intermittently. I mean, that's something which you guys all know. I know it. Because you don't want the meat sticking to the bottom of the pan. Alright, time to check our keema. It's lovely. Time to add our green paste. Ooh la la. Again, give this a very good mix, and I think you need to saute this for like another 5 minutes. Yummy. Some more salt. I think my salt is a little less. If you're making keema, always make sure that it's 80-20, which means 80% of meat and 20% of fat. Now that gives a very rich and creamy texture to your meat, and it's more flavorful. Let's keep this for another 5 minutes on low flame. Let's check. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some keema into this.
Why?
Because you don't want the curd to curdle, so we're bringing it to the same temperature as the keema. Adding in the curd. This is roughly about a cup, so if you see, it's not going to curdle. I've taken 1.5 tablespoons of coriander powder. Okay, so I'm using in Donne Masala. This is found in Chennai. You can use 1 tablespoon of garam masala. That's an alternative for this. This gives a very good flavor to your meat. We have sauteed this for another 5 minutes. Time to add some green peas. I'm adding in very little because my better half, he doesn't like it. So I'm still putting it. Just look at the color. I'm rinsing off the green paste bowl once again and adding in a cup of water. I'm bringing in some off the record ingredients. A tad bit of pepper, maybe 1/4 teaspoon. If you don't like spice, just avoid pepper, but pepper is really nice. Adding in a little bit of garam masala, maybe a pinch. I'm adding in a teaspoon of butter now. I'll add 1 more teaspoon later. I've switched off the flame, adding in a dollop of butter. So our delicious keema is ready to be savored. That's it. Let's move on to the next dish. Our second dish is Pudina rice. This I cooked up all of a sudden. It can't go wrong because very less ingredients. We have Pudina, 1 onion, green chilies in fact, and basmati rice cooked. Butter, salt. That's it. Okay, time to add butter. Like how much ever you want. I love butter. And some oil. Okay, add 1 sliced onion. Adding in a little bit of salt and green chilies. I've taken 2 green chilies, a handful of pudina. La 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 la. Add salt, and now we'll add our rice. Ooh. Okay, I've taken a very small kadai, hence I'm struggling now. Basically, you don't want like a masala rice, because if you have like a masala rice, then the flavor of that keema will not be very evident. That's it, our simple pudina rice is ready. Now time for the table setting. Okay, let me taste this keema. I can't control. So rich and tasty, and I'm sure that it goes well with this rice. It's a very simple rice, you know. I'm going to enjoy my lunch a little later. And that's a wrap of our delicious episode. Please do try this keema and the rice. You can give this to your kids, you know, on a busy day. because it has butter and pudina. It gives a very nice flavor. Don't forget to hit that like button and do share with your friends and family. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.